everybody, January 3rd. What an incredible day for silver. Made up all of its losses from last week. It was up at 6.6% at one point. And it's the highest surge in over 3 years. Almost back to 30. So, you know, a nice day for silver, and gold is up $30+ also. It's time for the predictions video. One of my favorite videos of the year. This is the third time that I've done this, and keep in mind, I do this for fun. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know what we're going to see. I'm not an expert. However, last year I did quite well. I guess you could consider this an educated guess. This is just where I see things headed. I've told you before, and a 1-year prediction is kind of short term. And I've told you before, don't listen to my short term predictions, especially like a 3-month one or something, because no one is, that great with short term predictions unless they can foretell the future. But anyway, I do this for fun, and I want to start off by saying 2 years ago I predicted, when silver started off, I don't know, in the teens, 17, I predicted we'd see $33 silver in 2010. It ended at 31 and change, so I came within $1.50 or so of nailing the high price for that year. And I overshot gold by 300-400. I thought it'd go higher. But let's see what I saw. I said this last year. I'll go ahead and roll that now, and we'll look and we'll see how I did. I'd like to predict a gold price of $1,900 an ounce, and I'd like to predict a silver price of $55 an ounce. I think in the first half of this year, I think we can see $42, $43 an ounce silver. That's quite possible. So you can see that this past year, I was pretty happy with my prediction on the gold, the highest gold price we would see for the year. I was looking for 1900 and we hit 1923, I think. And then silver, I thought we'd see 55. We saw 49.50 or whatever. I was within $5.50 of the high for silver and $23 for the high for gold. So I think I did fairly well last year. This year, I'm going to say that before the end of April, I think that we could break the $50 high in silver, all-time nominal high. We could, possibly. But like I said before, don't listen to my short-term predictions. That's just what I'm thinking could possibly happen. All right, so I'll lay it out there. The high for the year, I think, is going to be, we're going to see $75 silver this year. That's what I'm thinking. On gold, I'm thinking we're going to see $27.50. Now, a couple reasons why I say that. The private banks are being given loans by the central banks to make everyone feel like everything's okay. But their loan practices is what's got them in the problem they're in, and you're going to loan them more money so they can lose that money. There's going to be massive money printing in 2012. We're going to see QE3 one way or another. I think we've already seen it in disguise, but we're going to see it full-fledged one way or another. We could possibly see a dollar devaluation, which I pray for the citizens of the United States that doesn't happen. So I think most people aren't ready for something like that. They can't even fathom something like that happening. But if you look at the 2002 November 21st speech by Ben Bernanke, he lists 5 things he's going to do, and he's done all of them but devalue the currency, which Roosevelt did, and that was by 43%. And I'm not going to go into that whole thing, but he did it, and Bernanke glorifies it in his speech. So that's a possibility. So anyway, those are my predictions for this year, and we'll have to see what happens. It should be an interesting year. One other thing I wanted to say was, I feel that 2012 is also going to be a year of ditching the counterparty risk. With the whole MF Global thing that just happened, that could be a precursor to some more, what we're going to see coming in 2012. 40,000 clients, just, sorry, your money's gone. Is that really what people want to risk with their digital money? I mean, I think that's going to drive more people into precious metals, holding, holding some real money in their hand, having it in your hand, not worrying about whether it's being gambled away. So, counterparty risk driving people into this is one thing. I saw today also that the U.S. Mint sales of these Silver Eagles here was almost 40 million, another record. It kind of averaged 7 million since '86 when it started. It averaged 7 million, 5 million, 10 million, in around 7, 8 million a year until it got to 2008, jumped up to like, I don't know, 10 or 15, and then 20, 25. It just kept stepping up. I think last year was 35. Anyway, it was a step ladder for the last 4 years. But so anyway, that's it, and talk to you all soon.